Hi, Martin here. Today I got an exhaust modification I want to do. I got, a full-length tailpipe going out to the back here. Now, I got a project coming up that affects this area back here that I think is going to obstruct the tailpipe. It's going to hit the tailpipe. So what I'm going to do for right now is build a dumper, just a small section of tailpipe coming off the muffler back here. And what I got here is a leftover piece of mandrel 3-inch. This is what I used to mock up this tailpipe, or I made modifications to it. And that was left over. And I got this hook right here. This was the hook that held the Y pipe up front here. And I just kept it around because you just might need it later. And sure enough, today's the day. Now what I've done is, this is the hanger back here for the tailpipe. I removed it, and we're going to use it because we've got to make a modification, because there's nothing back here that holds that muffler up there. There's nothing to support it now because we're removing the tailpipe. Using basically nothing but existing parts that I have. I mean, the mandrel bent 3-inch, this hanger, and this hook. And we'll get this all put together. All right, let's get started. Okay, I got my mandrel bent piece of pipe here. I'm looking for around 11-inch long piece. So when I measured here, and by the time I cut this, let's say going straight across right there, we're gonna look at about 11 inches to the tip. I have this nice little curve right here with a little dumper coming down, hitting the ground. Well, not literally. All right, there I got my line drawn around there, just like that. All right, got it cut off. That actually turned out all right. I got to just clean this up with the flapper disc and smooth out these edges. But yeah, I like that. All right, we got this piece all ready. Now, the way I'm going to fasten it to the back of the muffler, I've used V-band clamps on pretty much this whole exhaust system. And what that is are these right here. It's basically 3 pieces. You got the clamp itself, and then 2 of these. Some of them are interlocking, like this. The ones I have, there's a lip on one half, and then they fit together, so it makes a better seal. I like those. Now this is a weld-on deal. I mean, these are very popular also, like in your turbo applications. But I like them because I can take this off in a matter of minutes and throw a different muffler in, or a different tailpipe, or whatever I want to do. So that's why I like them. So yeah, I'll get this on here, I'll get it lined up. I'm going to tack it, test fit it, and then I'll weld it 100% all the way around. Then I also got to get the hanger installed. Now, to reduce any type of warpage of the 2 halves of the coupler, I assemble the entire V-band clamp. And this will help as like a heat sink and keep everything from warping. Welded 100% all the way around. I'm using a Miller-Matic 211. All right, there it is. I'm going to let that cool with the V-band clamp attached, and I'm just going to go have some lunch. I'll be right back. Now, to remove the hanger for the tailpipe, just use the 13mm socket, remove the 2 bolts, and the hanger comes right out. Now, I was saying I have to make a modification to this, and the reason is where this mounts, let's say where I need to get it on the frame. Okay, it hits the top of under the chassis there, and then this hangs too low. So we're going to cut the mounting tab here, and then locate it over here onto the side. And that way this will come up a lot higher and we can make good use of this rubber mounting point. So I'm just going to cut this off with a bandsaw. Sorry for the time-lapse footage, but my GoPro, so easy to change the settings. But here I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing here and how that one piece is going to lay against there, and we'll get it welded up. Now I'll take you under the vehicle and show you how that's going to work there. Okay, now taking the two pieces, and I'm going to be mounting that to the frame. So when this bracket here lays against that portion right there, and see how I want it to lay back about 1/2 inch further back from the mount itself. And that way it clears a portion of the frame that sticks out right back there. And there's plenty of clearance all the way around. Alright, let's get this welded up. Okay, I got the part all set up here, ready to weld. I got my All-American welding helmet here. This one's from Lincoln. Love this thing. 4C technology. The picture that you see in here is like crystal clear. Really do like this. By the way, I will put a link in the description down below where you can check it out. Alright, let's get going. Alright, got that welded up. Okay, right here I marked a couple locations for the holes to be drilled for the mount. I'll go ahead and take care of that. I'm using a automotive self-tapper. You know, this is right out of a Jeep. I just like these. These work quite well, and they have a lot of holding power. All right, got the mount in there. Got plenty of clearance around this. You know, not going to be a problem at all. I'll get the tailpipe installed, and then we'll figure out this bar that goes from here to the tailpipe and get that cut and welded. Alright, what I'm doing here is heating that hook up. I'm going to need this for the hanger, and using MAP gas. Now right there where you see me bending it, this is after about 7 minutes of heating it. It finally got hot enough to where I could do that. Now putting the pipe wrench to it made it a lot easier, got more leverage there. Took me nearly 10 minutes to get this to where I wanted it, where I could actually bend it, you know, easily enough. Right there you can see me bend it down fairly easy. It did a very clean bend too. It looked really good when it was done. All right, now taking this piece that I bent earlier, I gotta kind of try to figure out how much of this I need, or I probably need to cut off quite a, cut off all this. Hopefully I'm just down to where I'm cutting it off about right here. Place it on here, mark the spot, and then weld this onto the pipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut off a bunch of this, come back in here and keep test fitting until I get it kind of right. Okay, I made the first initial cut here. This is running uphill quite a bit, so I mean I still need to take a little bit more off. I want to do a little at a time. I suppose I could just measure, huh? I just want this part to be square. When you're looking at it from the back, I want it to look square. I think I got it now to the right measurement. I'll just tack weld that in place, and then I'm going to take it out and weld it solid. Oh my gosh, I think I finally got it done. What do you say we fire this thing up, see what it sounds like? That sounds pretty good. I gotta take it out for a little drive. I mean, when you're dumping the exhaust like that, you're gonna probably get more interior resonation, that drone, that's what I'm thinking of. And I'm gonna take it out for a drive and see how it goes. Well, that turned out even better than I even thought it would. I was expecting a lot more drone resonation inside the cab of the Jeep, but really I didn't get much at all, if any, more than I had before. So, real pleased with that. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd sure appreciate the thumbs up. That helps out the channel immensely. And I'm an Amazon and eBay affiliate, so please check out the links down below where you'll find products and tools that I used in the video. And you can do all your Amazon shopping right through that link, and the channel earns a small commission. Do appreciate that. And if you never subscribed to me before, please hit that subscribe button right down there and that little bell symbol right next to it, and that way you get notifications of my next and upcoming videos. Do appreciate that. All right, thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one.